Now folks, I tell you what, I didn't video me up there moving all these. I'm gonna let you see the last, but man, y'all don't want to see the village idiot. That's what I am. I'm the village idiot. Boy, look at my face, how red it got up there, man. That sun's shining back on that shiny metal. Woo. I mean, I got some instant toasting. Y'all see that? That's just a few minutes up there. Let me take you up here and show you what I've been doing. I'm down to the last panel. Heart's pumping too, boy, because that metal crinkles and this thing's bouncing. Man, down to the last panel getting it off. It is scary. And let me tell you, I'm wearing all of the appropriate Filipino safety gear as well. You'll see. So I got these three panels right here down, off from up there, and I'm gonna go head out here and try to get that last one. So just wish me luck. Folks, that's all that business I want right there. Shoot, I know some of you wondering how come I went all the way across through the middle. Why didn't I just go down that other side? Well, because underneath down there, I put a support pole, extra piece of bamboo to hold up through that middle from that side over there. And we put that in before I left. Try to keep water from running down into my boat. Push the middle of the roof up because of the weight of these solar panels. I knew that was the stiffest one for me to walk on and to come in from that side. So let me tell you, if you see me step out there on the ones without that underneath it, man, this thing look like a trampoline, dude. Got these panels down. I've got them laying here on the roof. I'm gonna go ahead and get them tied back up while there's still some sun so I can get a charge on the batteries for tonight. All right, I got those all connected back up. It's a series and a parallel. So two panels tied together, two panels tied together, those two groups tied into one. That's a simple layman's term right there. Got it? All right, so let's see what it did. If it helped me, there's a little bit of shadowing for some rebar there and maybe a stick of bamboo, but it's gotta be better than a whole coconut tree. Let's see. I wanna get over here to the left column. Still, I'm not real pleased with it, just to be honest. I mean, come on, man. that many panels, and that's all the wattage I'm getting. Let's see what the volts is I'm getting now. 11 amps, 12 amps, 71 volts though. So that's pretty good, because that's what you're doing. You're bringing the voltage higher instead of the watts being super high like that. So that is part of the beauty of the MPPT, is on the voltage side. So I am running at 71 volts. Now I say it's pretty good. I'm really not happy with that, just to be honest. Those panels need to be tilted up. I need to bring them up maybe like at least 10, maybe 15 degrees. And I think that would optimize them pretty well if I did that. And they need to be clean. I noticed they got a lot of dust because they were laying flat and they weren't really washing off. Stuff was probably settling, then drying, leaving residue on there. So probably early in the morning when it's cooler, I'll go up there and take some water and some rags, maybe a little mop or something, and get up there and clean those things. Maybe I'll come up with a way to put something to rock up on that one end and get it pitched up a little bit. I hate to do too much involvement in it, because as I said, it's going to end up having to be moved again, just kicked around like a redheaded stepchild, as they used to say. So I'll have to get that taken care of. But I'm not totally happy with the power output on those solar panels. I'm going to tweak it some more, and we're going to see. I'm going to look again at the max volts on that MPPT charger. I think it was something like 145. And if that's true, and I'll look at the max volts on the back of the panels and see where I'm safe to combine them together, I may go with a combined of 3 of them instead of 2 of them. Let me see here. I'm doing a little reading here real quick. So I'm trying to get down to max solar voltage. Max solar voltage. Okay, 145. That's correct, 145. So I'll need to look at the solar panels, see what the max is on them. I have some right here, but I've got some plywood laying in front of them. Let me see if it's facing the right way. It is. Hold on just a second. So there it is right there. Open circuit voltage is 46.7. So I'm gonna do a little quick math here. 46.7 times 3 of them. That is going to put me at 140 volts, 0.1. And you need a buffer in there. If there's cooler days, which I don't know if there really will be in the Philippines, you know, you always want to add for that freak event, because that's where you'll damage one of these inverters. Let me see what it shows here on the thermals of the effect that it can have. All right, did a little reading on back of solar panels, and it says to add plus 3% for a voltage increase. Basically, in layman's term, if the outside temperature is down low and it's a clear sunny day, the voltage can spike higher. Okay, cold day, clear day, voltage goes up. Hot day, sunny day, the voltage actually goes down. Solar don't like heat, okay? It does like cold. And then of course, cloudy day is a cloudy day. No matter what, it's not going to put out as well. So with that, I would have the 140 volts, 0.1, and the 3% that it says to add in there for crap can happen. And that would put me at 144.3 volts. 144.3. Now, it says that its peak is 145. And remember what I told in past videos? Don't run these things at maximum. The capacitors in these cannot handle the heat, okay? That is a lacking thing in a lot of these, is the caps. The the capacitor, the caps inside there on the circuit board. They have a heat operating range, and you will be maxing out its voltage and heat operating range, and you will pop the caps in it, and you will probably pop MOSFETs as well. So no bueno, let's don't do that. All right, and this is another thing you want to look at when you're buying panels. I was limited on my options here in the Philippines as to what I could get, okay? If I wouldn't have been so limited on options, I would have looked at different voltages on here. Probably got something lower than the volts that it's offering there. So that's right, I want lower volts, because if I can get lower voltage, that means I can combine more of them together and stay underneath that peak range. So let's say that you found some and they were like 38 volts, just for instance, and we put 3 of those together, we're at 114 volts. 114, and I don't know what those particular panels will be rated, because we're just making up a panel right now, but let's just go what this other one was. That would have put us at 117.4 volts. That would have been beautiful for this setup. Beautiful. So wherever you're at, try to do your homework and get a lower voltage than what I have on my panels if you want to combine them together and get that great power where you don't have to have big cables. Higher the voltage, smaller the cable. A small wire can carry the high volts. Low volts, high amps, you got to have a bigger cable, bigger money, bigger wallet. Okay, you got that? So you want to keep those volts up, and if you can't, you're going to have to keep your runs short. So there you go. All right, well, that's Solar 101 today, and this is what I'm dealing with here. So be it. That's the way it is. So I'm gonna get off here, and I hope I taught you all again something today on what to consider and the things to think about when you're putting up your off-grid or your on-grid system, either one. I hope I helped you out in some way with a few layman's terms. If you got any questions, comments, shoot them down in the comment section below. If this helped you out, do me a solid, give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe and hit that notification bell. I want to continue to grow this channel, and I want to keep sharing all that I can with everyone I can. I thank you all, and have a blessed day. And from my new subscribers from Russia, I appreciate you.